Hi and welcome back to Hooking is a Lifestyle. This is Debbie and today's tutorial is going to be on these baby mittens. I made these mittens for a baby that is 6 months old. If you want to customize the size, maybe to fit a newborn, you should use maybe a different yarn, maybe a smaller size yarn or a smaller size hook, or both. To create this size, I am using Loops and Thread Impeccable yarn in 2 different colors. I'm going to be using the Ultraviolet and the Ice Queen for these mittens. You're also going to need a size F 3.75 millimeter hook, some craft scissors. You're also going to need a tapestry needle and a stitch marker. And also, if you have it handy, a row counter. I remember when I first started crocheting, and especially when I was doing single crochet, I couldn't keep up with my rows, so that really came in handy. If you don't have that in hand, then just suggestion would be some paper and a pen, and just mark down as you go. So let's get started. So to start your mittens, I'm gonna start with the Ice Queen. I'm making these gloves to match this baby set that I have. It's a diaper cover, which I have a tutorial on. You can just look it up on my channel. And then I have this little hat to match. I also have a pattern for this, which you can find on my Etsy. I'll link it down below. It's a paid pattern. The diaper is free. And I'm gonna make the mittens to match the little set. So here we go. So what you need to do is start with a chain 4. So I'm gonna start with a slip knot here. You could do a magic circle if you wish, but I prefer to start this way. I think it's more secure. So I'm gonna chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm gonna join to the first stitch to form a circle or a loop. Just slip stitch to both, and then I'm gonna start with 6 single crochets inside the loop or the circle. I hope you can see this. I'm moving closer. Okay. I'm gonna insert my crochet hook in the middle of the loop and make my first single crochet. That's 1, and as I'm going, I'm working in that tail. 2, 3, 4, and 5. One more to make 6. Now we are going to continue on. We're not going to join and work up like that. We're just going to continuously go on. So what I suggest you do is bring out your stitch marker at this point, so you can mark down your first stitch. So in the second round, we're going to put 2 single crochets in every stitch around. So we start with the first one, which is always a little hard to get into. Make your first single crochet in that stitch. Grab your stitch marker and place it there so you can know that that is your first stitch of this second round. Then add another single crochet in that same space, and then continue to put 2 in each stitch for a total of 12 single crochets. My last 2. At this point, you should pull on that tail to close up your circle. we're going to remove the stitch marker so we can start on our third round. And what we want to do is put one single crochet into that first stitch, place our marker back so we can mark the beginning of our third round. In the next stitch, you're going to place 2 single crochets. That's 1 and 2. In the next, you're going to put 1 single crochet. So this is the pattern for round 3. 2 single crochets in the next. 1 single crochet in the next. And continue to do that all the way around so you get to your stitch marker. Alright, so here I am back to the beginning, and for the 4th round what I want to do is I'm going to single crochet, 1 single crochet in every stitch around. So 1 in every stitch. Put your stitch marker back. Oops. If I can pick it up. That first stitch made, put it back there, and then continue to add 1 single crochet all the way around. Okay, for round, where we at, 1, 2, 3, 4, for round 5, we're going to do 1 single crochet in the next 2, so 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and the third, you're going to put 2 single crochets. The 4th and the 5th, you're going to put just 1 single crochet, so let's get started there. Remove our marker, insert our first single crochet of this round, round 5, put the stitch marker back. Then we're going to do another single crochet in the next, and then in the third we're going to do 2 single crochets. Two single crochets there, and then 1 single crochet in the next, and 1 single crochet in the next, and that is your pattern for round number 5. 2 crochet, 2 single crochets in there, 1 in the next, 1 in the next, 2 in the next, and then continue to do that all the way around. The last stitch, you're going to put 2 single crochets. You're going to end with 2 single crochets in this round, round number 5. To start round number 6, you're going to put 1 single crochet all the way around. Oh, and then put your stitch marker back so you know where your round starts and where it ends. Okay. 1 single crochet all the way around, and I'll meet you back. For round number 7, I'm going to start with 1 single crochet in the next 3. Put the stitch marker back. So 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and this is 3. 2 single crochets in the 4th. Sorry, my yarn got caught there. So that's 1, 2, and 3, and then 2 in this one. 1 single crochet in the next 3. 1, 2, and 3. 2 single crochet in the next. 1 and 2. So continue to do that all the way around. Alright, so now we're moving on to round 8. Now for rounds 8 through 16, we are just going to do 1 single crochet all the way around. So that's 8 rounds of just single crochet all the way around. So we're going to start with round 8 here. I made my first single crochet of the round, put my stitch marker back. And then continue to just make 1 single crochet in every stitch around for 8 rounds till you get to round 16. And I'll meet you back when I have my 16 rows. Alright, so here we are at the end of round 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And what we're going to do now is we're going to cut, I already did, is cut our yarn. We're going to end with this color and start with the new color. So what we're going to do is take our stitch marker out and slip stitch into that first stitch there. And then fasten off here. Pull tight. And then we're going to join our second color into that same space to start on round 9. Round 17. Do that again. We attach our yarn here. It's hard working behind the camera. Sorry about that. So we attach here and then we chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to do a double crochet all the way around. You can hide in your tail as you go along, or you can leave it out and then weave it in later. That's what I like to do. So here I'll stop and just push it to the back and keep going. So double crochet all the way around, and I'll meet you back once we reach the beginning again. Alright, so I reached the beginning again, and now I'm going to slip stitch to that third chain. Oops. Do that again. Slip stitch right to the top of the chain 3. Now I'm going to chain up 2 to start round 18. And I am going to front post double crochet all around. To front post, yarn over, you insert your hook. This is our first stitch here, which is the chain 3. We're going to front post around that stitch first, around that first. So that's our first front post double crochet, and we're going to continue to do that all the way around. Alright, so at the end of this round, we slip stitch to the first front post double crochet. We chain 1 to start round 19 with single crochets all around. So chain 1 and single crochet in that same space and every space around. Alright, so here is my finished mitten. I did a single crochet all the way around, and then I joined to the first single crochet and I fastened off. I'm going to turn my mitten around. This is the front of the mitten, this is the back. We want to do our little tie, which goes like this. And we want to insert it from the front of the mitten. So let's do a chain of 60. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So once we have our 60, we just do one more and we cut our yarn, and then here's your chain of 60, and then we want to weave it in through those front post double crochets. So I'm gonna find my middle, So right here is my middle, and I'm gonna start here. Then pull it out. Just keep going until you get back to the beginning. One more. There I go. Take off. Make sure that it's not even. Put them together and then pull again so we can make them even. And then we're going to cut off like that. And then you just make a bow. Just bring it a little tighter like this. And make a bow tie. And there it is. That's how you make these cute little mittens to go with your set. It's a diaper and a little hat to go with our mittens. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please hit the like button. It really helps. Don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified of more video tutorials. And if you have any questions, as always, please leave them down below. I really appreciate all your comments and all your all of you viewing my videos. I hope that you really do enjoy them, and hope to bring you much more in this new year. Happy New Year, everybody, and I'll see you in my next video.